Hi guys, it's me, Crystal, with Love, Peace, Herbs, Tea, and Gardening. I'm out in my garden today, and so far I should have cut you on earlier. I wasn't really thinking, and then my husband started playing music, so I didn't want to get any like copyright infringements or whatever. But we're out here cleaning out the beds. My garden does not look like it did last year. Fine with me. Once it starts getting pretty again, I'll be happy with that. But yeah, it is March 2nd, and we didn't have anything to do today. We normally be in the streets ripping and running, and we didn't have anything to do, so we decided to do this. And yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see everything that's going on, and I can show you guys what I cleaned out, what we did. I had a volunteer hollyhock growing up, and when I say I don't know where that came from and what it was doing was something crazy, but I want to see what the plants are gonna look like, what the flowers are gonna look like. So it's nothing medicinal. And then I cleaned up the beds, and I took up the dandelion and the roots. And guys, remember, that's medicine. The roots can be used, the leaves can be used, as well as the yellow flowers can be used. Do not throw it away. Do not add anything to it. No, whatever. Roundup, don't do that. Don't do that. Get your medicine so that you can heal yourself. You can cure yourself. It takes away arthritis, pain, and all of that. I picked up a few pieces of cleaver as well as some henbit. I will be trying to dehydrate this stuff, and hang drying it instead of putting it on a dehydrator. I just want to try something new this time. So yeah, let me turn you guys around so you can see everything that we have done so far. I cleaned out this bed here. This had my greens in it, my mustards and turnips in here. And then this I planted. This is elephant garlic that I planted in October. I went to Sprouts and got the elephant garlic bulbs, and I separated them and I planted them, and I thought I had messed them up, but I didn't. They're growing just fine, guys. They're huge. So yes, I cleaned out in between here so they can have some room to breathe. As you can see, like the smaller ones here and there are old garlic. This was the only strawberry plant to last. I kind of cleaned up around here, but this is the only strawberry plant to kind of last. Well, they did last, and as you see, there's a flower growing on it. This bed here was, Swiss chard and carrots. Some of the carrots are still here. And I think this is fennel. I wanted it to be celeriac so bad, but I think it's fennel. Yeah. But in here was a whole bunch of other stuff. It was beets and everything in here that I did not even bother with, guys. Then over here was my cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and all of that. Because it was so full of bugs and it was pretty much dying out from the cold, I just took it up and I said I was going to start over. And then in that corner was the hollyhock, which I'm going to show you what we did to it. Hopefully we did good and it worked, but I don't know. I have to come through and tack down some of my paper, because as you can see, it's lifting up. It's lifting up here, and grass is trying to grow back, and I don't want that yet. I really don't, because it's St. Augustine grass. Is that St. Augustine grass that we got back here? Yeah, St. Augustine grass runs and it grows quick, so I don't want it to grow back. I opened up this, which it looks like a desert in here. My mint. I may put some Alaska 511 on it like I did last year and see what it will do. This was a tomato plant that lasted pretty much all winter until I just stop coming out here. My sage is still trying to grow. It's just dry. And I don't remember what that was over there. I don't know. My peppers, again, I had peppers up until January. So they're died back. I cleaned out the bed. My husband is putting diatomaceous earth in all the beds to kill all the extra bugs and stuff, because we had a winter, but it wasn't a real winter. My catnip, I need to clean it up. It's doing pretty good. I planted some yellow onions here. If I can keep the squirrels out of here, they may do something. My lilac bush, I got a piece of hen bit here needs to come out, but this is my lilac bush, and I'm trying to see if my actual fig tree is going to come back. I'm not quite sure. It has these little bulb things on it, but then we ended up getting the snow that lasted a day, and that was it. So, excuse me, honey. This is what I did to the hollyhocks. We took them up because they were so big, guys. It's 4 of them. They were so big, we took them up and we planted them separately. We just separated them by the root. Honestly, guys, I do not know how hollyhock got into that last raised bed over there in that corner. I don't know. I thought I was planting nasturtiums because after the heat, that heat index we had, it cooled off, and I was like, well, let me plant some nasturtiums. I think it was hollyhock seeds and nasturtiums, and I just planted that, and that's what I got. Yeah, that's what you get for when you purchase from store packaging. Yeah. So this is my herb bed. As you can see, my lemon balm here is trying to take over the whole thing. Of course, it's in the mint family. It's gonna run. That's lemon balm, lemon mint. All this is gonna take over, and then this is supposed to be broadleaf sage, and then I have a little bit of lavender trying to grow back, which I'm gonna have to move all of this, move the sage and the lemon balm, and I think I have another grow bag, large grow bag like this, and fill it up and put the other herbs in it and just let this mint family grow. Let it just grow. My Easter lilies are growing back. They look like they'll be here in time for Easter. So I know y'all looking like, what is this mess here? This is dandelion. I take the leaves. I don't use this part here, that flower that you can blow and the little parachutes go everywhere. I don't use that. But the leaves, I use. This root, I make a tea out of it. You can actually make dandelion root coffee, and it's much healthier for you. And believe it or not, dandelion cleanses your system out, as well as takes away joint pain. And I have arthritis in the spine, so yes. And if you guys are wondering, my face may be a little smaller. Yes, I've had weight loss surgery. I got the weight loss surgery done October the 19th of 2023. So I am actually 67.6 pounds down since then. I feel a lot better. And this is hen bit here. I got a bowl full of hen bit. I don't know if I was saying it right. And then this is a few little cleavers that I found in this little bed here, flower bed here. So we're in the process of cleaning up everything, guys, and making everything look presentable. So yeah. Whew. I'm tired, guys. I have never worked this hard in a garden all in one day. My husband normally does the work, and I have went through and tried to clean out the beds to help him out. I've never been able to bend over like this, and I sure appreciate the fact that I have wonderful doctors that saw that I was in need, and I appreciate it. So I'm able to move around and do what all I need to do with this garden. We're going to tackle the bags last. My husband likes to take the bags and dump them into the wheelbarrow and amend the soil and then fill the bags back up. So we're going to do that. And yeah, I'm going to plant peas, and I'm going to put my tomatoes back on this back trellis back here. I do not know what I'm gonna grow here, because honestly guys, I was actually supposed to take all of this up and start all over and make it just from this bed to that bed into this, and that's all that was gonna be my garden. And I was gonna build me a greenhouse back there, but I said no. I'm gonna leave it alone, because I'm praying that this is my last. This coming up seed sowing and harvest will be my last here. I'm praying. We're going to cross our fingers. We're going to keep God in prayer about that. But if it's not, we know what's going on. So, that's enough. You trying to get by, babe?
Mm-hmm.
You do. I need to cut this water off because it's getting that dirt wet. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So, yeah. But this is gonna be it, guys. And as you can see, he put the diatomaceous earth down here in this bed. I'm trying not to go all the way to the ends, because we have family that live next door, and the little kids, if they see us outside, they try to run back here and they'll talk us to death. So we're trying to get done before they see us. They're out front riding their bike. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna put peas here, and I'm gonna still keep my cucumbers on that trellis back here. Don't know what I'm gonna put on that trellis here, but the back trellis will hold all my tomatoes, because that gets the better sunlight than it does here, even though it's Texas and it'll burn come July and August, it'll burn the tomato plants, which hopefully by that time I should be done with tomatoes. So I just get a better result back here. I just do. But I don't know what's gonna, because last year was supposed to be passion flowers on this trellis here. I'm gonna try one more time with the passion flowers, but I'm not really in a rush. It's just like, if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I don't know. I could have planted them in that heat vortex or heat index, whatever they call it. And I could have just did it then, and I didn't. And that probably would have made it grow better, because it loves heat. But yeah, I've been cleaning out everything, and that's it. And I got to clean off my deck, my husband's deck, so we can be able to come out here and sit down. And then I got to get out and clean out the pool, because it's getting hot. Because of the arthritis, that would be good for me to be in the pool, to walk around and just exercise. And I do want to get back in the pool. So yeah, got to clean up the patio. It's a lot we got to do. We didn't get to use our potbelly stove this year, but yeah, he's working hard. My hunk is working hard. So yeah. Well, I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, if there's someone you are upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you. And we're going to try to get through and clean up this yard. And hopefully by the time I pick up this camera, all of this will be cleaned up and all of that. And I'm not going to get up these leaves. I'm just going to leave the leaves here. But I am going to add a little bit of mulch. I'm thinking about adding a little bit of mulch. I may not. But for the most part, because it does look a little junky, but for the most part, I'm gonna get all of this up. But remember, yeah, if it's someone you are upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you. Be blessed, stay safe, drink plenty of water, get all your nutrients in, exercise, and do whatever God puts on your heart to do. I love each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.